It's a crazy couple of weeks around here, and I hope you'll hang with me, but we're going to try and get some things done. Hi, this is Kelly with Kelly's Creative Dream Studios, and this is a very belated Tag Tuesday, which, you know, was yesterday, but it is very late in the afternoon today. I have so many things going on. I leave a week from Friday for the gathering group, which is our junk journaling group, meet up in Independence, Kansas. There are going to be 25 of us there, which means I'm putting together 25 goodie bags. I'm putting together 7 door prizes, because I will draw for a door prize every single day. Plus, finishing my journal from last year, which we are going to do on Friday, if it's the only thing I get done else this week. And making sure I have everything that I need for what I want to work on at the gathering. I will be there for 7 days. So, I'll talk more about that as we go, but I wanted to address something. Remember this from Make It March 2026. I did this trifold folio tag booklet, and one of the girls commented about what I was going to do with these things that are hanging off the end. And you know, I didn't even think about it till she said something. So, I still haven't decided what I'm going to do. At first I wasn't sure what, I thought she was talking about what was hanging off the ends here. And then I went and picked the journal up and I thought, okay, I got to figure out what I'm doing with these. So I'm going to be giving that some thought and let her know that I did see her comment, and I'm going to see what I can make with that. So, moving on to the next project in my head. There are so many of them. I'm going to link a project down below. A video that I saw from Amity Bloom this morning. Absolutely love that girl. She is super, super talented. And she's my hero. I would love to be able to do stuff because that's my style. The vintage chic is my style, but I can never get there. So, what I thought I would talk about today is I do want to do her tag book, and I want to do it in a spring theme, but I'm thinking I'm not going to be doing it until May, so it'll be May flowers, and hopefully I'll have the first video up in time for May Day, which I think is a Saturday. So that's my goal right now, but it's just waving around in my head while I try and finish getting everything ready for the gathering. But I thought what I would do today is talk about what I want to do for this. I'm using Tim Holtz's largest tag die so that they'll all be the same. I'll have room to put images in the middle. I'll have time to do some of the stitching, which I've got to get to my sewing machine over here, and add some of lots of the fun stuff that I want to add. So I have, this tag is 6 1/4 by 3 1/4. So I'm going to cut some of the center cardstock from Walmart to be the 6 1/4. Can I do that if I do? Let's do 3 1/2. And that'll give me a little trim room when I put it on the die cutting machine. Extra thing is here to add embellishments. And then they were 6 1/4, so I'm going to cut them at 6 1/2. So we'll have 2 stacks, 1 stack of this size and 1 stack of this size, that we can do other stuff with. And then we're going to have the pillows. Now or the tags. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut these off right now. And move this and see what we're working with. So I have my little die cutter from Stampin' Up! With a very bowed plate, but that's okay, it'll still cut. So I'm going to put this down, and this just fits in this machine. Now I am going to use a little bit of my mint tape. I get this from scrapbooking.com, and this is my favorite low tack tape to use when I'm die cutting. And the only place I can get it is at scrapbook.com. So I'm going to shove this down just a little bit, because if you'll see, there's a little bit of a bevel here, and you want to be away from that bevel when you cut. So I'm going to move down to the end. Make sure that's taped into place. Because when I pick it up, it slides everywhere. And that's when you got to kind of push with your belly a little bit and get it started. And when I go to cut these, I may even switch to using the Vagabond because I'm going to have it out cutting stuff for the gathering. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. And then we're wind up with this tab. Now see, I didn't have that all the way down to the plate. So I'm just going to take and nip that off. And if you know the nip reference, tell me down below what that reminds you of. Okay, so now we have that. We have that. Okay. Now the other thing I know is, I thought I had left Tim's die out. I may not have, but I have a die set that has, oh yes, I know where it's at. I know where it's at. It is in my set from Amity. Now, Amity used a round hole reinforcer, and it's part of her digital that she is showing you in that video, by the way, where she had, it looks like it's been canceled or stamped, has verbiage, and it may be part of her washi tape. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp some of those on this strip. That I have verbiage stamps. Let me pull this one here, mixed media. Bob and I finally got all my dies and paper swapped around, and it's so much fun. I have backgrounds, pens, sublime stamps, airships. I'm looking for postage. I know it's not in backgrounds, media, amazing silhouettes, art. See, even I could use this block script, stamp it on that strip, and then punch out several. But I wanted something that was a little less busy. I'm looking here. Oh, this might be pretty to use that one. That might be pretty. We'll keep that one in mind. I have over 600 stamp sets. And I haven't got them cataloged yet to where I can flip through, because usually what I'm looking for, I can just go to that category and get what I want. Aha! This one might work. One of these might work. I'm going to leave that one out. We'll play with that one. It wasn't what I had in mind, but sometimes, you know, just what you're thinking of kind of jumps out at you. This would be another good one to do an all-over stamp and then do my punches out from that one. That one would also work. Let's go with those two. Now I've got this one from Inkadinka-Doo. It's called Special Thoughts. This one comes to mind. And everything in here is in alphabetical order. So there's my stitch stamp. If I don't get my sewing machine out, I can use that one. I was wondering this morning where that one was stashed at. And this one, I was going to say, that package felt empty. I was a little concerned for a minute. But this one, I think I'm going to go with one of these two that I have out. I think that's going to be it. We'll leave the stamp out. And let's look at this one, because I really want to see how this works. Now, aside from a video, there's going to be one more video between now and next Friday. I do not know what day it is going to happen on, mostly because I'm trying to focus on a couple of different things. One, I'm trying to focus on finishing my book. And it's a challenge. Get this picked up. This is going to be the perfect size to punch those holes out of. So let's do this one. And I'm only going to stamp part of it, not the whole background. So I'm going to move this. Did you know, if you use Memento ink and you normally order from Stampin' Up, it is on the last chance list. So if you like Memento ink, you might want to go in and get you a pad, and if they still have the re-inker for it. I have a re-inker for mine. I love it. Whoops. Shouldn't have stuck that down there. And I'm going to put this right there. And we're going to get another one in here. See, normally I'd put that on a big block, but I just really didn't need to do that right now. And I'm going to redo that top. Now, I've not decided how many pages or tags I want in this tag book. Haven't gotten that far yet. And I think that's going to be okay. I'll put this back on the sheet. And I will clean it when I get off camera. And see, now we have this. I'm going to move my stamp page. Now I could do regular hole enforcers too. With my 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch punch, I could do that. But I really wanted to do this. I like that shape, and then this goes on the back side. So we'll run them both through. And I'm going to put those down. Put a piece of that mint tape on there to hold them in place. Doesn't need to be perfect. Put those on there. I need to clip that off. Right there. So I'm going to be working on putting things together that I need for the gathering. I'm trying to finish my book. I'm trying to spend time with Bob. It's a whole thing. Now I know this bounces the camera. Put that away. Put that away. And now we'll see what we have with these. And there's one. I'm missing the other piece here. Where did it go? It left me. There it is. There it is. So then we would put one on the back, just like that, and we could put the one on the back. Because I'm not necessarily going to put anything in the hole, I just want the illusion of the hole being there. So that's what I think I'm going to do. We will start these in May. When I come back sometime between now and next Friday, there will be a video showing the gathering junk journal that I did last year and what I'm putting together for the one I need to take with me this year. I'm going to take stuff to work on a journal for myself, but then we're to take a blank journal that can be like a round robin pass around where everybody does a layout in your journal, and when you leave you've got a layout from everybody that was in attendance. So that's where I'm at with that. In the meantime, remember to check out Amity Bloom's video down below. It's amazing. I just love her stuff. And I will see you soon. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share me out, and creative blessings.